Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Okay team, are you ready for an insane discovery? Giant steel factories. Going green? It sounds impossible, right? But what if India's biggest steel player just pulled off a climate miracle to save its European empire? The European Union's new carbon tariffs, the CBAM, are about to hit hard, threatening massive export costs. But Jindal Stainless isn't backing down. They're pouring hundreds of crores into renewable energy, and the proof is right here. Look at this critical detail on your screen. 800 crore investment. They've already cut emissions by 14%. But here's the shocking twist. It's not just about solar panels. Managing Director Abhyuday Jindal reveals nearly 65% of this massive investment is going into power purchase agreements for round-the-clock 300 MW renewable supply. And check out the data on the left. 300 MW renewable supply. The rest, green hydrogen generation. It's a huge strategic play. This isn't just about compliance, it's about staying ahead. Jindal Stainless has onboarded London-based top international consultants for facility audits and a long-term sustainability transformation. They are completely rethinking their sales strategy. As you can see, the text on screen highlights, Rethinking Sales Strategy. It's a complete overhaul. But wait, there's a catch. India's grid still leans heavily on fossil fuels, a structural constraint. So, can Jindal Stainless truly achieve its green ambitions when the national power mix is still coal-dominated? What do you think? Is this a game changer, or will India's energy infrastructure ultimately hold them back? Alright, let's bring it back home with a story that's affecting local communities. Fam, get ready. Just months ago, protests forced the ED to back down from a senior advocate. Now, that same advocate is named as an accused in a huge money laundering case. What impossible twists are hiding in the shadows of this religare scandal? Okay, Fam, this is where it gets wild. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet, and look at the text overlay right here. ED NAMES Senior Advocate in Ariel-Igeri scam. Pratap Venugopal, who was previously protected, is now accused alongside Rashmi Saluja, described as the principal architect of this whole conspiracy. But here's the shocking twist. The ED claims these ESOPs were proceeds of crime, subverting regulations to gain control. And for Venugopal's services, helping to overturn an IRDAI rejection, he was allegedly offered an independent director's post and a 60 lakh rupees remuneration. You heard that right, Fam. Look at that number on screen, 60 lakh fee for legal advice. IRDAI wasn't having it. They directed CHIL to revoke those ESOPs and slapped them with a 1 crore rupees penalty. And the implications are just mind-blowing. Fam, the accused even allegedly got an office assistant to file an FIR against the Burmans of Dabur, who had acquired a 51% stake, just to prevent them from taking control. This entire saga ignited sharp reactions from various bar associations, pushing the Supreme Court to even consider framing new guidelines for agencies summoning advocates for legal advice. So Fam, is this case exposing a deep-seated conspiracy, or are we witnessing a battle over the very sanctity of legal counsel? What's your take on this? And that brings us to our next headline, which has a lot of people talking. Crew, you are not going to believe what just exploded onto the global stage. We're talking 100% tariffs, new export controls, and a trade battle that could change everything. Is this the start of a new economic era? Okay, Crew, buckle up. Trump just dropped a bombshell. A full 100% tariff on Chinese imports and export controls on all critical software. He called China's move extraordinarily aggressive. And this is where it gets crazy. The official statement right there on screen reveals it's a direct response to China's new restrictions on rare earth elements. Remember the old trade war? Well, Trump says China's new restrictions are especially inappropriate, affecting all countries. And the implications are just mind-blowing. This isn't just a simple trade dispute. It's a strategic power play years in the making. Just look at the screen. China's hostile letter outlines their massive export controls, affecting virtually every product they make, according according to Trump. And get this, Zoe crew, the timing is suspicious. Trump points out China's move landed on the same day as a major Middle East peace breakthrough. He's questioning if that's coincidental, suggesting strategic hostility. The screen shows the unprecedented move and the potential for clogged markets. It's a calculated chess game with global stability hanging in the balance. Trump is warning that the U.S. holds much stronger monopoly positions and he's not afraid to use them until now. He even canceled his meeting with President Xi. This isn't just tariffs, it's a declaration. So, Zoe crew, what do you think? Is this brilliant strategy or a reckless gamble that could reshape our entire global economy? Let's take a quick break from the headlines for a story that is sure to make you smile. Zoe News fam, are you ready for this? Imagine a world where the biggest tech behemoth finally meets its match. The UK just fired a massive shot across the bow of a global titan. Is this the end of unchecked power? Get ready, because it's a wild ride. Okay, Zoe News fam, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority just slapped Google with a strategic market status label. That's a fancy way of saying, we're watching you. Look at the details on screen. Google's ubiquitous search engine and lucrative advertising business are officially under the microscope. This new law, the Digital Markets Act, is a game changer. And this is where it gets interesting. The CMA has been digging deep since January. This isn't just a slap on the wrist. They're aiming to curb big tech's dominance and benefit smaller businesses. Check out this info on screen. The new act means hefty fines are on the table, up to 10% of Google's global annual turnover if they flout the rules. That's billions, Zoe News fam. But here's the wild part. While Google's Gemini AI chat assistant is off the hook, their AI overviews and AI mode, they're totally in scope. So some AI is fine, but other AI features are fair game for regulation. Look closely at this on-screen breakdown. It's a tightrope walk for them. The CMA isn't messing around with Google's core search power. Google's senior director, Oliver Bethel, is already pushing back, warning these interventions could inhibit UK innovation. So, Zoe News fam, is this a necessary step to level the playing field, or will it stifle future tech advancements? What's your take on this colossal showdown between regulators and tech giants? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zoe News.